has for your student, and knowing that He has crafted them and designed them for a calling that is connected to their eternal purpose, that their time here on earth is short, but that they were created for eternity. And so we as parents get to shape and encourage them and remind them that they are called to love the Lord with the entirety of their minds, as we all are. And so we want to be that. We want to equip students to love the Lord with the entirety of who they are, including the mind that He's made them. We want you to take a look at how you personally can get involved in the intersection of faith and education and becoming a Faith and Education Coalition member.
The biggest problem in our educational system today is the lack of equality. We have children in certain areas of our country that receive one degree of education, while children in the urban centers primarily receive another sort of education, one that is diminished and diluted. We have educational inequality.
We still have segregated education in America, not just in terms of one race being in one school and another being in another, but the standards are different. Invariably, when you have majority black, brown schools, they're lower standards.
I think that our biggest problem with our education system is that in different school districts, different states, the goalposts are in different locations.
We're failing our young people. They're graduating from school, being passed along without the proper training to live their life successfully.
This is a crisis. It is a serious crisis that must be addressed as expeditiously as possible. Hence, we are here launching the Faith and Education Coalition, a biblically based Christian coalition, multi-ethnic kingdom culture committed to raising the standards across the board.
Whenever the church gets involved, things happen and change. I mean, I know my father, Martin Luther King Jr., was the head of one of the preeminent movements for social change in the world. And it was faith leaders who led that movement. And so we need the faith community to get involved, and get involved directly. I have a favorite saying, and that is, be a king and raise the standard. That's what we need in America.
Welcome back. Well, this has been a fantastic show. I think that we've covered practical resources, websites that are helpful. You can find all of the websites that were mentioned at faithandeducation.com, our website. We'll be sure to have those up for you. We've heard about casting vision and about really creating a space for students. I think some of the things that stood out to me in particular is making sure that there is a space that is respected so that students are able to spend time on their schoolwork. And what stood out to you?
You know, it does speak to the value of respect and education, for education in the home, that there's a safe place. We also talked about ways that the church could get involved and create safe places, and just reminded of, even as a business owner, you know, how are there things that you can do to collaborate with your community of faith and help mentor or model for students the importance of education.
Yeah,
Those are some takeaways.
Well, and I loved what Dr. Bobadilla said regarding resilience, that stick-to-itness, that students remember to challenge yourself and to focus on that the Lord has called you to do something great that only you can do. And so remember that when you hit those bumps in the road, they'll happen.
And you're not in it by yourself.
That's right.
There are lots more in this group that love the Lord with their hearts and their minds, and are working to just cherish and nurture education.
Yeah, we want to certainly encourage you to continue raising the standards as you encourage students to love the Lord with the entirety of their minds.
God bless you.